Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The name alone evokes a sense of awe, a mixture of admiration and bewilderment. Born to immigrant parents in the troubled neighborhood of Rosengård, Sweden, Zlatan's journey reads like a Hollywood script. From humble beginnings to the grand stages of European football, his story is one of unwavering self-belief and relentless ambition. He is a player who divides opinions as effortlessly as he scores goals. Some see arrogance in his swagger, a lack of humility in his pronouncements. Others see a fierce competitor, a man who dared to dream big and achieved beyond anyone's wildest expectations. But no one can deny the impact Zlatan Ibrahimovic has had on the world of football. From Ajax to Juventus, Inter to Barcelona, AC Milan to Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester United to LA Galaxy, Zlatan has left an indelible mark wherever he has played. This is the story of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the man behind the myth, the lion who roared his way from the streets of Rosengård to the pinnacle of footballing greatness. Rosengård, a tough neighborhood in Malmo, Sweden, was a far cry from the bright lights and adulation of Europe's grand stadiums. It was here, amidst concrete blocks and limited opportunities, that Zlatan's story began. Born to immigrant parents, a Bosnian father and a Croatian mother, life was a constant struggle. Poverty and prejudice were ever-present companions, shaping Zlatan's worldview and fueling his desire to escape the confines of his environment. Football became his escape, a sanctuary from the harsh realities of life in Rosengård. The streets became his training ground, the concrete his unforgiving coach. Zlatan's talent was raw, untamed, but impossible to ignore. He possessed a natural athleticism, a physique that belied his age, and a ferocious determination to succeed. He joined his first club, Malmo FF, at the age of 12, his raw talent immediately evident. But his path to greatness was far from straightforward. Despite the challenges, Zlatan's talent continued to shine through. Zlatan's breakthrough came at Malmo FF. His performances, a blend of power, skill, and audacity, began to attract attention. He was a force of nature on the pitch, a raw talent who could single-handedly change the course of a game. His goals were spectacular, his dribbling mesmerizing, his self-belief infectious. At the age of 19, he made his debut for the Swedish national team, a testament to his meteoric rise. European giants began to take notice. Ajax Amsterdam, renowned for their commitment to attacking football and nurturing young talent, secured his signature in 2001. Under the tutelage of Dutch legend Ronald Koeman, Zlatan blossomed. He honed his skills, refined his technique, and began to harness his raw talent. He formed a potent partnership with the likes of Rafael van der Vaart and Wesley Sneijder, leading Ajax to their first Eredivisie title in 4 years. The world was finally taking notice of the brash young Swede with the extraordinary talent. His fiery temperament and outspoken nature continued to ruffle feathers. But his performances on the pitch were undeniable. Zlatan's playing style was a reflection of his personality. Bold, unorthodox, and utterly captivating. He possessed the strength of a gladiator, the grace of a ballerina, and the audacity of a street footballer. He could score goals from impossible angles, his powerful shots leaving goalkeepers grasping at thin air. He could dribble past defenders with ease, his feet moving with a speed and agility that belied his imposing physique. He was a complete footballer, capable of scoring spectacular goals and creating chances for his teammates with equal aplomb. But it was his unwavering self-belief, his unshakable conviction in his own abilities, that set him apart. Off the pitch, Zlatan cultivated an image as enigmatic and unconventional as his playing style. He was a master of self-promotion, his pronouncements often bordering on the outrageous, his ego as inflated as his transfer fees. Yet beneath the carefully crafted persona, glimpses of a more complex individual emerged. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's legacy extends far beyond the trophies he has won, the goals he has scored, and the records he has broken. He is a player who has redefined what it means to be a modern footballer. In an era dominated by carefully crafted public images and media-trained athletes, Zlatan has remained defiantly himself. He has never shied away from speaking his mind, from challenging conventions, and from embracing his own unique brand of self-belief. His impact on the younger generation of footballers is undeniable. He has shown that it is possible to achieve greatness without compromising your individuality, that self-belief and hard work can overcome even the most challenging of circumstances. He has inspired countless young people from disadvantaged backgrounds, proving that with talent, determination, and an unwavering belief in yourself, anything is possible. He has also left an indelible mark on every club he has represented. From his early days at Malmo FF to his trophy-laden spells at Ajax, Juventus, Inter Milan, Barcelona, AC Milan, Paris Saint-Germain, and Manchester United, Zlatan has consistently delivered success. He has led by example, inspiring his teammates with his work ethic, his winning mentality, and his unwavering desire to be the best. While Zlatan's on-field persona exuded confidence and invincibility, there were moments when the mask slipped, revealing a more human side to the seemingly aloof superstar. One such instance came in 2016 when he broke down in tears after announcing his retirement from international football. His love for his family, particularly his two sons, was another chink in his armor of invincibility. Zlatan often spoke about the importance of family, acknowledging their unwavering support throughout his tumultuous career. These glimpses into his private life humanized the seemingly larger-than-life figure, reminding fans that behind the bravado and the outlandish statements lay a man capable of deep emotions and genuine affection. Furthermore, Zlatan's philanthropy often went unnoticed amidst the headlines generated by his on-field exploits and off-field pronouncements. He has quietly supported various charities, particularly those focused on helping underprivileged children. These acts of generosity and vulnerability offered a glimpse into the multifaceted nature of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's story is one that resonates far beyond the world of sport. It is a tale of immigration, integration, and the pursuit of the seemingly impossible. Born to immigrant parents in a disadvantaged neighborhood, Zlatan overcame prejudice and hardship to become a global icon, a symbol of hope for those who dared to dream beyond their circumstances. His journey from the streets of Rosengard to the grand stadiums of Europe is a testament to the transformative power of sport. Football became his passport to a better life, a way to escape the confines of his environment and achieve international acclaim. He became a role model for immigrants around the world, demonstrating that with hard work, dedication, and an unwavering belief in oneself, anything is possible. Zlatan never forgot his roots. He often spoke about the challenges he faced growing up as an immigrant in Sweden, using his platform to advocate for social justice and equality. His global appeal transcended cultural and linguistic barriers. Fans from all walks of life were drawn to his extraordinary talent, his captivating personality, and his inspiring story. Zlatan's path to greatness was not without its share of controversies. His fiery temperament, often a source of his on-field brilliance, also led to clashes with teammates, coaches, and referees. He was a fierce competitor who demanded nothing but the best from himself and those around him, and he was not afraid to voice his displeasure when those standards were not met. His outspoken nature and often provocative statements made him a magnet for controversy. His ego, as large as his talent, rubbed some the wrong way. He was accused of arrogance, of being disrespectful to opponents and dismissive of those he deemed inferior. His clashes with Pep Guardiola at Barcelona, for example, became the stuff of legend, ultimately leading to his departure from the club despite his impressive performances on the pitch. Some critics argued that his individual brilliance came at the expense of the team, that his ego overshadowed his teammates and hindered collective success. Despite the controversies, Zlatan remained unapologetically himself. Love him or hate him, there was no denying that Zlatan Ibrahimovic was a force to be reckoned with. As Zlatan Ibrahimovic stepped away from professional football, the question arose, what challenges would this force of nature tackle next? Retirement for a man who redefined impossible seemed almost unfathomable. Would he grace the touchline as a manager, his tactical acumen as sharp as his volleys? Perhaps the boardroom beckoned, his business acumen honed through years of brand building and shrewd investments. Or would he channel his unwavering self-belief into mentorship, guiding the next generation of footballers to embrace their own potential? One thing remained certain: Zlatan wouldn't fade quietly into retirement. His entrepreneurial spirit, evident in his clothing line AZ and diverse business ventures, hinted at a restless mind eager for new conquests. The world held its breath, anticipating the next chapter in the Zlatan Ibrahimovic saga. Whatever path he chose, it promised to be unconventional, audacious, and stamped with the unmistakable Zlatan flair. Zlatan Ibrahimovic's story is about more than just goals and glory. It's a testament to the power of resilience, self-belief, and unwavering ambition. From the concrete pitches of Rosengard to the grandest stages of world football, he defied expectations and silenced critics with each thunderous strike and audacious flick. He divided opinions, sparked controversies, and embraced his own brand of unapologetic confidence. But beneath the bravado, there was a complex individual shaped by hardship, driven by a hunger to succeed against all odds. He became an icon for immigrants, a symbol of hope for those who dared to dream beyond their circumstances. Zlatan's impact on football is undeniable. He inspired a generation with his skill, entertained millions with his flair, and left an imprint on every club he graced. Love him or hate him, you could never ignore him. And that, perhaps, is the greatest testament to the enduring legacy of Zlatan.